Today, I'm gonna walk you guys through the YouTube Studio mobile app, and this is updated. There's a lot of new stuff in here, but if you watch the whole thing through, I'm gonna share with you guys some of the most important metrics that you need to be looking at in your videos, as well as some hidden tools in there that a lot of people don't know about, but are super helpful.
You gotta just press record.
First things first, you need to go to the App Store and actually download the YouTube Studio app. This is separate than the YouTube app that you have on your phone or your tablet. And when you download it, it's gonna look something like this. And when you press and open this up, you're gonna need to sign in and actually sign into your YouTube channel account. That way it has all the analytics. And the first thing that you're gonna see is this dashboard. Now, basically, this is just an overview of all of your analytics. So at the very top here, we see our channel name, Think Media. We can see our total subscribers. And actually just above that, you see the little notification button. If you tap on that, this is where you're gonna get some notifications, whether it is comments, or sometimes you'll see someone posted a new video. And then in that far upper right hand corner, we have our channel. So when you tap on that icon, this is going to take you to some more settings, and there's a lot that you can do in here. So you can switch your account. If you want to change it to a different YouTube channel, you can do that. Or if you want to go to your Google account, you can just press that button. It's going to take you to your Google account, and there's this little pencil. So if you want to actually change the name of your channel, or if you want to go in here and change your banner or even your handle and your description, all you got to do is tap on this. You can change your handle and make sure you press save. You can do that with all of these features here. So I'm going to go back out to our dashboard, and this is where we see a few different things. So at the top here, we have our channel analytics, and it's showing us some of the most important things. We have our views, 6.9 million views, and we can see that's in the last 28 days. We have 220,000 watch hours, our subscribers, our revenue. Now, underneath that, I like to look at our latest video. So for example, Omar had this video posted this morning, how to create a podcast for beginners. And I like to tap on that arrow, and it kind of expands some of the most important things to look at. So at number one, you can see ranking by views, and it says 9 out of 10. Basically, if it was 1 out of 10, that means it has the most views out of the last 10 uploads within, 11 hours and 4 minutes. It's at number 1. This one's at number 9, which is totally fine. Don't be bothered if you see that. A lot of these videos we're making are for search. And so when people are searching how to create a podcast, they still perform very well over time because people are searching for that. Scroll down a little bit more. You can just look at some of the other videos or shorts that we have posted to the channel. And then down even farther, you see some of the latest comments that people have left on community posts, on videos, and that's going to be at the bottom. That's your dashboard. The next thing I want to show you guys is content. And the content tab right here is going to show you all of the videos, all of the shorts, all of your live streams, your playlists, all right here in your YouTube Studio app. So for example, we have a video right here, which is called 37 minutes of YouTube advice with Myron Golden. So we're going to click on this video. If you hit this pencil up here, this is going to allow you to make a lot of edits. So here we can go in and we can change that title if we'd like to. We could even tag Myron if we wanted to. And then we could go into the description. We could start optimizing our description. Going back out, we have visibility. This is where you could go into set visibility and you could hit public. Now, if you have a membership, this is where you can make a video for the members only, for the people who are paying. And then unlisted is that anyone with a link to this video can view. And then private is that only people that you choose can view. The one we use the most is this schedule option. So if you tap on schedule, what you're able to do is go in here and just choose the time. Let's say we want it to come out tomorrow morning. We'd hit okay. Then we could change the time to 7 a.m. and we would hit okay. And then you could tap the minutes and be like, 7:19. That looks good. That's how you schedule all from your phone, which is pretty cool that you can do that. Thumbnail, which I forgot to cover, is in this top left-hand corner. You're going to see this little thumbnail action, and it gives you 3 different thumbnails. I highly recommend actually making your own thumbnail, and that's where you could actually choose custom thumbnail, and you could upload that as well, and then you'd want to save those changes. Underneath that, we do have monetization. Of course, you want to make sure those are turned on, and we have everything checked here. And then we have audience, and this is where you would say if it was made for kids or if it wasn't made for kids. And then we have add to playlist. A lot of people people don't use playlists, and it can be a very smart way to get more views, especially if you have similar content. So we might throw this in with our YouTube advice playlist, maybe even like interview playlist, and people who enjoy watching that kind of content, they can hop into that playlist and watch all of our videos like that. So it's pretty powerful for that. And then there's even more options down below. Here's where you can add in your tags. So if you wanted to add in, Myron Golden, we can add that in. And then, we want to tag Think Media, we can do that as well. Shorts remixing, we like to allow this. This is where people on Shorts can like clip pieces, 5 seconds or so, and then they can react to it. And so we like to just leave that turned on. Category, you can change that. Your comments, you have all those options here. You can also turn off and on how many viewers like the video. So if you ever see a video where you can't see how many people liked it, they have that turned off. So we're gonna go ahead and leave that on. And in here, you'll also notice there's a delete from YouTube button at the bottom. So if you need to delete the video, you would just go in here and delete your video that way. Now that's basically content. It's your library for all of your videos that you've posted. And this is where you're gonna be able to make a lot of those changes on these videos, is inside of this content tab where you can go find them. Now, analytics is where it gets super fun, and there's a lot of hidden gems inside of here. And I think it's actually better if I show you guys the analytics on a specific video. For example, let's do this one, 0 to 1,000 subscribers in 4 days. But if you tap into video performance, this is going to give you so much stuff to look at, and we're just going to go over it right now. So at the very top, you can see we're highlighted on overview. Very similar to the dashboard, this is just going to show you a general overview of how your video is performing. So YouTube lets us know, hey, this is looking good. This video has gotten 18,800 views, which is similar to the 13,000 to 19,000 that your videos usually get. And on the top half of this page, we can actually slide over, and you're going to notice we can check out our watch time. We can check out how many subscribers this specific video has gained. And we can also look at how much revenue this specific video has generated, which is really, really cool. And then down here, this is a hidden gem that everyone needs to look at. This is called audience retention. And if you've been on YouTube for a while, I'm sure you've heard of this, but a lot of people just don't look at their retention graph. And this is one of those things that will tell you a lot about your video, specifically where people are leaving. So here we have this pink line, and this is our video, how it performed. Then we have this gray scale, and that is where our typical performances. And oftentimes you'll find that there will be certain dips if you're repeating yourself or if there's not a lot of B-roll. And so you want to notice, okay, are there moments in my video where people are really tanking off, and what's going on here? What am I talking about? What am I doing or not doing that could be causing this? If we scroll down a little bit further, we can see our average view duration and our average percentage viewed. And those are all numbers, of course, that we would want to increase. But actually going through and looking at this graph is something that you need to do, especially if you're just getting started. Now, back in the overview, if I scroll down a little bit more, we have real-time views. This is really cool and something I love to look at. You can see in the last 48 hours, how many people viewed your video, or in the last 60 minutes, how many people viewed your video, as well as where they're coming from. So you have channel pages, browse, suggested, YouTube search. These are all different places where people are actually finding this video. So it's cool to look at that every once in a while. Now we're going to go over to reach, and this is going to tell us, the main thing I look at here is our click-through rate. So I'm like, okay, how many people are actually clicking on this video? You can see that right here. Impressions are just how many people are seeing the video, but not actually, we don't have 300,000 views. We have 300,000 impressions. 4.2 of them click. Okay, that's interesting, which led to 18.8 thousand views. And you can also see unique viewers. You can change the times of all this. So if you want to see in the first 24 hours, we had that many unique viewers, which is pretty interesting. Scrolling down a little bit more, this is another new update that is really nice because it's so visual, and I'm a visual learner. So right here, I can see visually on this little line graph where people found this video. So a big chunk of people found this through browse, and then suggested is actually not as much as some of the other ones. I can scroll down a little bit more, and it's going to give us more insights for external sites or apps. And so if we look at that, we have Google search, WhatsApp, that's kind of interesting, and Gmail. So some people are maybe searching for how to get 1,000 subscribers on Google, and they're finding this video, which is pretty awesome. Now, YouTube search terms, if you're ever trying to rank a video, you definitely want to look at this because you want to see if people are searching in the keyword you thought they would and if they're finding your video. So for us, this video necessarily wasn't for search, but we can see that people are finding this video by going in on YouTube, typing in Think Media, Sean Cannell, and they're finding the video mainly that way. Now, this video doesn't have a ton of suggested traffic, but if we scroll down, we can actually see the content suggesting this video, which is really, really cool. It's something super interesting to look at. So a lot of these videos are actually our own, and then some I can see we have some vidIQ videos. So when people are watching that video on vidIQ, then they see this video related to it in the suggested, and then they click on it and watch it. And so that is really interesting, not only just to see where these views are coming from, but to see what other channels and what other videos your viewers are watching. And oftentimes you can get some good video ideas from this simply by looking at what other content is getting suggested with your video. Now, another great way to come up with video ideas that are going to do well is by using a plugin that we love to use called vidIQ, which is today's sponsor. With vidIQ, it makes it super easy to do keyword research. So as you're researching different topics and looking for the search volume and the competition, they make it super easy to find all that information super fast. They also have daily video ideas for you that you can filter through, and a lot of them are really good. And they have keyword opportunities where they'll actually show you, hey, you should make a video on this because it's low competition, it is high search volume, and this has been super helpful for us. It's sped up our workflow and really helped us know that when we make a video, it is going to perform well. If you want to get started with vidIQ for just $1 for the first month, then check the link down in the description, and let's get back into the video. Going over into engagement, this is more on how people engage with their video once they found your video. So obviously they got to find it and then they have to enjoy it. And so you can see here how many watch hours the video is pulled in, also the average view duration. And then if you scroll down a little bit more, we have that audience retention graph. Of course, you can click on it like we did earlier, and we can see our likes and dislikes. Going over to audience, this is also going to show you your specific video audience and who it's attracting. We can see the returning viewers versus new viewers. So there's not a ton of new viewers on this video yet, but there's a lot of returning viewers. And then if we scroll over a little bit, we can see, how many unique viewers and also how many subscribers this video is gaining. And down here, we can check out the age. We can check out the gender. We can also check out where in the world people are finding this video, what languages they're watching it in, and also watch time from subscribers. And so all of this is very interesting to kind of understand who's watching your content. When we go over to revenue, this is just going to show you your general how much you got paid for this one specific video. Down here, we can see where our monies come from. So YouTube Premium, there's a little bit in there, but a lot of this is just from ads running on this video. So that is a specific videos analytics. I'm going to jump all the way back out here. Now I'm going to go over to analytics. This is very similar to what we just looked at, but now we're looking at it from a holistic point of view from the channel in general. So let's start with the overview, which shows us basically on the dashboard these 4 items. So views, watch time, subscribers, estimated revenue. Those are all right here if you want to check those out at a glance as well. Your weekly recap is here. Quick caveat, if you don't have some of these features or you don't have all of these little things, they're probably still rolling it out to more people. So just be patient. You'll probably get it over time. Like this one, for example, a lot of people don't have quite yet. And this is really cool. I like just looking at our weekly recap. It tells us how many videos we got up. We did 3 videos and 5 posts. 1.1 million people tuned into our channel, and these searches led people to you. How to make a YouTube channel, how to edit videos for YouTube, and how to start a YouTube channel. So those are our top ranking, search terms with the most amount of search, which is very interesting and possibly videos we should look at maybe updating or recreating, making them better. And so this is really good insights for us. Another thing is this is what they watch. So here's the most viewed videos on our channel, which are shorts actually, which is not surprising. People didn't just watch, but they also reached out. 45,000 likes, 16,000 shares. That's crazy. 1,100 comments. That's actually insane. Just looking at those numbers in a week, wild. We made $7,600 last week. Not too shabby. And let's play a game. How many times were your videos liked last week? I feel like they just told me, but I already forgot. I thought it was like 44,000. I'm gonna guess the middle one. Hey, I was correct. Thank you, YouTube. That was fun. Then we can see our real-time views, which is in the last 48 hours, or we can change that to the last 60 minutes. And we can see what videos right now, today and yesterday, are performing the best. I like to go over to content, and I actually like to organize this by videos. So you notice that like a lot of our most performing, our most viewed videos were shorts. And so if I click on shorts, I can just view shorts. But if I just want to look at videos, the most performing videos that got views that were not shorts, Mr. B shares his best YouTube advice, popular sound effects, how to create a YouTube channel. These are some of the top performing videos for us to look at, which is super valuable. Down here, we have how viewers find your videos. And so 61% are coming through YouTube search. Do not sleep on search. A lot of people sleep on YouTube search, and we are getting over 2 million views in long form videos and regular videos per month just through YouTube search. Now, if you go into shorts, it's gonna look a little bit different. You can see your views here, and then you can see how many times it was shown in feed, kind of similar to impressions. And then you can see how many likes and how many subscribers you gained. Here's one of my favorite things to look at, which is how many people chose to view your video. So when they scrolled up on your video, did they swipe away or did they actually stay and watch? If you're getting a lot of people swiping away, well, it's probably because you're not hooking them in the very beginning and it's not catching their attention right away. So you want to be very snappy with shorts. When people find that video, hook them in, and you can actually look at your numbers here and see what specific videos are doing a great job of keeping people from swiping away and what videos maybe are not doing as good of a job. So that's awesome. I love that. Another thing down here is your top shorts, in the last 20 days, how viewers are finding your shorts, and most of you, it's going to be shorts feed. But I find this interesting as well, that YouTube search is still pulling in a ton of shorts. Now we're still in analytics, but we're going to go over to audience. And this is going to show us very similar, but audience for the entire channel, returning viewers versus new viewers, our unique viewers, our subscribers. And this is really cool. And a lot of people don't look at this, but if you've ever asked yourself, when's the best time to post a YouTube video? Here's where you find it. This is the best time to post a YouTube video. So what's today? Friday. We have some light gray circles in the morning. And basically you can see here, few viewers, the lighter the purple, the darker the purple means that there's many viewers. So you want to post not just during the dark purple, but right as that is starting. And we even do it a little bit sooner. Going down a little bit more, we can look at the age, the gender, geography, and all that stuff as well. And then this right here is one of those hidden gems that a lot of people don't look at, that I told you guys I would show you. So this is what your audience watches. Now, if you just go on all, typically you're going to see a lot of shorts because shorts just get more views. But if you're like trying to come up with video ideas and not shorts ideas, go over to videos and we can see right here what our audience is watching. Now, it's a good sign if your audience is watching this video, then you should probably make content around that topic. So I would study this, like what are our audience watching? I bought 5 million YouTube views. Here's what happened. That's interesting. I made 700 monetizable YouTube shorts. And so I would go through and study these and be like, put yourself in the audience's shoes and be like, all right, I'm watching these videos. If I think media posts a video titled this, would I watch that? Is it similar to this kind of stuff? So definitely be paying attention to this. It's going to give you a ton of ideas on what your audience actually wants to watch. Going down a little bit more, this is another big one. This is channels your audience watches. So you could go check out their content. A lot of these people, right, I haven't heard of, so I'd go check them out and see what kind of content they're making. And this is just to understand your audience more. And that's the whole point of YouTube Studio, is to learn something. Learn something about your audience, learn something about your video's performance, and try and get better and evolve over time. This is another cool graph, which is formats your viewers watch. For us, our viewers, everyone's watching videos. Now, everyone's also watching shorts, but not everybody's watching lives. So this is interesting, right? To just compare like, okay, people like videos, people like shorts, but maybe if we go live a lot, we're not going to reach as many people. So that's an interesting take, and it's going to look different for you based on, your audience. Last tab up here is revenue. And this will show you in the last 28 days, your revenue. If you actually click onto this, you can change if you want to see in the last 90 days how much revenue you generated. And we're going to go back here. And then here's how you make money. And for 99.4%, it's watch paid ads. And then you can see how sad it is that 0.5% is shorts. So that's not doing a whole lot for us. You can also look at your top earning content, which is always pretty mind blowing to me that like, oh, this video made $2,000. This video made $1,000. This is in the last 28 days, by the way. Like, YouTube just is insane. It blows my mind. Okay, so that is revenue and that is analytics. Another tab at the very bottom is we have comments. And this is where you can just dive in and start responding to people you haven't responded to. So I haven't responded tagged right now, but if that's off, it might just look like this. And so we're gonna go to response status and we're gonna change it to I haven't responded. From here, we could start to heart these, and then you're even going to see sometimes there's like these pre-made comments. So we could be like, glad I could help. Boom, send. And this makes it super easy to get in there and interact with your audience. We really recommend doing this. Like if you're just getting started on YouTube, you need to be responding to your comments. So come in here, respond to comments, leave some likes, leave some hearts, and just actually respond to people. You can also tap on contains questions if you want to get video ideas. So on this video, someone asked if there's any free software I can use on my laptop to edit videos. For sure there are, and that could be another video idea where we respond to this person's comment and talk about the best free editing programs to, edit YouTube videos. And so this is another hidden gem that I'd love to look at. Now, the last tab on the very bottom right is your earn button. And this is going to let you know if you're a YouTube partner. And if you aren't yet, if you don't have 1,000 subscribers and you don't have the watch hours yet, this is where you're going to be able to actually apply for that YouTube partnership so you can start getting paid. And it's going to show you just like what we're using right now. So we are using ads on our videos. We're using the shorts feed ads, our super thanks. We're also using the shopping feature, which I don't think we're technically using quite yet, but we did apply for it. So it is open to us. And then it's letting us know that, hey, do you want to sign up for memberships and do you want to sign up for Brand Connect? It's like, maybe, and then you can click on that and you can actually set that up right here, within the actual app, which is really, really cool. Then back here, there are some creator support and tools that you can go into down here, chat and email support, copyright match tool, different stuff like that you can do as well, all within this earning tab. If you're curious how to actually make money on YouTube and turn this into a legit business, then click on the video and check out this training that Sean does, and he walks you through step by step on exactly how to do this. We'll see you guys in the next video.